This conference will now be recorded.
Hi team, this is Venkat. Okay, so I'm going to give the training on talent. Uh, so what is the talent? Why we need to learn talent? Because of there is a number of programming skills are there in the IT industry, but especially why we need to learn talent. Is anyone having idea, team? If you learn something, if you learn something, it is a required benefit, right? What are the benefits we'll get, team? Anyone having idea? Is anyone working in ETL tools? Why should I learn talent? Anyone having idea? You made it in backend research, right? What you did research? Anyone having idea, team? You may have inquired, right? Some people. Is it good or bad? How is the market about?
Hi, sir.
Yes, Balgovan. Your side is coming
I'm not
some sound.
working. Yes, yes, yes.
Yeah, tell me.
Sir, I'm not working
Who
in
is
any ETL or reporting tools, but as far as my knowledge is concerned,
okay?
uh, this is one of the best tool in data integration section.
Okay.
So, one of few factors are there: the efficiency and cost and scalability.
Okay. Okay. Very good.
One of the best tool among the ETL and reporting tools. This talent is very
Okay.
good, sir.
Okay. Very good point. Thank you.
Yes. Thank you, sir.
Any other points, team? If you learn something, we can't learn simply, right? We should get some benefit, right? Then only we will learn, right? That is my first point, right? I'm sure, Tim. If you are learning something, you should get some benefit. Then only we should learn. Okay. Else we can't learn blindly in all the things, right? Yeah. So as Bala Govinda said, so there is a ETL tools, reporting tools are there in the market. Along with n number of programming languages are there. Programming means we have to write the coding, but ETL means no coding, but logical thinking is required. Simple logical thinkings. Reporting also will generate the reports, dashboards. When I come to the ETL, there is a n number of tools are there market. For example, Talend, SAP BODS, IBM Data Stage, Informatica. Okay, so MSBI, in that SSIS. So there is a reporting tools are there. Power BI, Cognos, Tableau. Okay, so programming language like Java. Okay, so there is a number of Python. There is a number of tools, programming skills are there. So especially why we need to learn Talend means Talend is a simply user defined graphical user interface. User defined graphical user interface. Simply I can simply drag and drop. There is a simply drag and drop. Okay, I can whatever the customer requirement, I can achieve it easily. It's instead of writing programming, I can simply logically by using the some Talend functions, we can easily implement it our application. So there is a number of ETL tools. Why Talend only specially means this is a Talend only one of the open ETL source. None other than the ETL tools are open source. This is the only one ETL tool is the open source. It is a open source means cost is very less compared with other ETL tools. This is the cost is more, but Talend is the cost is very less. For example, so assume that I want to develop one new project. Assume that I want to develop one new project is 10 members is required to develop that project. Suppose assume that I am using the other ETL tools. For example, okay. So I want to purchase this products means assume that for a product I am taking the 10 lakhs for the purchasing the product itself, 10 lakhs. So I have recruited the 10 members, so I will give them some salary, right? Again, I need to provide some salary, right? Plus salary. So assume that each one I'm giving the 1 lakh. Okay. Now, when I come to the Talend, so compare with the other ETL tools, I can get around, this cost is very less. I can get around 3 lakhs, maximum 5 lakhs. Half of the amount I will save for the purchasing the product itself. See, while the purchasing the product compare with the other ETL tools, how much saving I am doing to how much approximately I am saving the 5 lakhs rupees. So I can compare with other ETL tools. I will give little bit more salary for the employees. What are the other ETL tools they are getting? I can give the more salary. Mainly we are learning for to get the more salary, right? Okay. So this is the one of the major benefit if you learn the Talend. You will get the little bit more salary compared with other technologies. Okay. So complex wise, when it comes to the complex, that is also you have to think, right? Simply we are getting the money, that is okay. So how much stabilize it? How much we can stabilize the technology? Okay. So it is a very easy tool, right? As I said, it is a simply user graphical interface. Okay. So along with there is a cloud integration we can do easily by using the Talend. Other technologies is a little bit difficult. It's not that much components are there. Okay, is it clear, team? So any doubts so far? Any doubts? Any doubts, team?
No, sir, fine.
Okay. So cost is very less, so that's why we can learn it. When I come to the market wise, that is also we have to see, right? When I come to the market wise, how much growth is there? How much future? What are the future is there? Yeah. When I come to the market wise, compare with other ETL tools, compare with other tools, Talend having more openings. Okay. So you will get lot of calls. So there is a number of openings in Talend. Market wise is very good. Market wise very good. Very good demanding. Less people are there. More openings are there. Less people are there. More openings. Okay. Lot of openings are there. They're converting the projects from SAP ODS to Talend, data stage to Talend, Informatica to Talend. Migration project is more because of cost is saving, right? So that's why there is a n number of openings. Even Malaysia, Singapore, USA, India. India is n number of openings. All MSs like Cognizant, TCS, Accenture, HCL, Wipro, Deloitte, Virtusa, for all big MSs. So many product-based companies also having lot of openings. Okay, so you will get job easily if you learn Talend. I'm sure that much openings are there. The future also it will be the another 10 to 15, 20 years it will be there. Some advances will come. We have to learn and upgrade it. Future also is very good Talend because of they can easily achieve it customer requirement by using the Talend components. So we are going to cover it. Let me go. So we are going to cover it. This is the course content. We are going to cover it. So we have course duration 35 working days, guys. 35 working days. It means Sunday will not conduct, right? So around 45 days. The course duration is 45 days. The regular classes, daily regular classes timings morning 7:45 a.m. to 9 a.m. IST time, Indian timing. Daily 1 hour 15 minutes we have class. Who will provide this is the course content. We are going to cover it in this 45 days, in 35 working days. We will provide the Talend softwares, okay, along with the data warehousing concept, Oracle, along with the Talend. What are the required? If you go, when I'm going for job search, what are the things are required? What are the things we need to learn it? All the things we will cover it. All the components as well as project explanation, real-time scenarios will provide it, and mock interviews will conduct it, resume preparation, doubts clarification, everything will clear here. We'll explain it. So we already prepared that some documents. So let me show you some sample documents. Okay, so it is there all the steps, clear steps. So for example, I'm covering the today topic. Okay, so for the topic, it's already predefined notes, documents I have prepared it. Okay, with the clear steps and with the screenshot, with outputs also. Okay, so we'll provide these documents as well as recording videos. This whatever I'm class recording, this recording video I will provide you. Okay, so along with real-time scenarios, we have prepared. This is the Talend documents along with interview questions and answers. Interview questions and answers along with scenarios, real-time scenarios. Scenarios also we have some documents we have prepared it. So these documents also will share it. We'll explain it for everyday class along with Oracle, data warehousing, all the documents we have. Oracle interview questions, project explanations, everything we have. Okay, so any questions so far? Any questions? Feel free to ask me. Do you have any questions so far?
No, sir.
Is it clear why to learn Talend?
Yes.
Yes, sir, clear.
I can say lot of openings in big MSS like Essential. Essential is lot of openings. Cognizant, TCS, Wipro, HCL. They have a lot of bundles of openings. You can easily crack the interview. We'll explain it. So how to crack the interview. We'll explain the interview questions and answers. We already prepared the documents. Okay, we'll take the 2 to 3 classes. Scenarios, live scenarios, we'll explain it. Okay, any other questions, Tim? Feel free to ask me. Am I audible, Tim? Everybody? Am I audible?
Hi, sir.
Yes, yes.
Sir, is there any chance to change the times or schedule daily class timings?
No changes. That's what I told you,
Okay.
right?
Okay. Till end of the course, same timings, right?
So we are running the 2 batches. We are running the 2
Okay.
batches. Kindly keep on silent, guys. Others, well, can you keep on mute because of some people is speaking outside. So we are in my institute. So we are running the 2 batches. Chaitanya, can you keep on mute? 2 batches. First batch is 7:45 to 9 a.m. Second batch is 9:30 to 10:30.
Sir,
Okay.
will
So
you
in this
provide
batch,
today class?
we'll provide it. Okay. So this is the 2 batches we're running. So this batch we're going to start now. New batch. Morning 7:45 to 9:30. 7:45 to 9 a.m. This batch is already we're in middle of this. For every month, first week, we will start new batch. This month we are going to start 7:45 to 9 a.m. batch. Next month, first week we are going to start 9:30 to 10:30 a.m. batch. After next month, again we'll start 7:45 to 9 a.m. batch. Okay, is it clear now? Now only we are running 7:45 to 9 a.m. batch this month. Next month 9:30 to 10:30. After next month 7:45 to 9 a.m. Any questions, team? Other questions? Timings is fixed. No change. We'll conduct only classes from Monday to Friday. Okay. So that is the regular classes. Saturday will take sometimes, not for every week. Saturday sometimes we'll take special classes. Okay. So we'll explain what are the special classes. Some special classes will conduct it, like Oracle, data warehousing, concepts. We'll explain it in the special classes. Any other questions, team?
Sir,
Will you
Yes,
provide today PDF, sir? Today class PDF.
we'll provide the recording today. I will upload you in YouTube. Okay. We'll provide for every day. We'll provide the classes documents. Okay.
sir, do we
Thank
have
you.
practice sessions in PC in the middle of classes? I mean, entire duration of courses.
Yeah, I will explain the class. After that, my class is done. You can practice it. If you have any doubts, next day you can ask.
Okay, sure, sir.
Okay, let me do some sample example. Okay, can you keep on mute, guys? So come to the. Let me explain one sample example. Any questions, team? Somebody is ready. Any questions? Small request, guys. If you don't have any questions, keep on mute. If you have any questions, keep unmute and speak it, because of other class will be disturbed, right? Okay, so that's why. So don't switch on videos because of we are recording the sessions. It is not good. So now let me come to the one sample example. Let me take one sample example. Let me explain it. Okay. So for example, assume that I have one source data. My customer is providing the some data. Let me take one sample example. So let me open one file. This is the text file. Let me open this text file. I have some data. So I want to read this text file. So this is the header record. My employee number, employee name, job, salary, DEPT number. I want to read this text file. From employee number to employee name, job, salary, DEPT number, something is separated. The separator we can call as a delimiter. What is the delimiter in this file, Tim? Can somebody tell me? One person. What is the delimiter in this file? From employee number to employee name, something is separated. The separator is called as a delimiter. What is the delimiter here, Tim, in this text file?
Comma.
Comma. Perfect. This is the comma delimited file. I want to read the comma delimited file. I want to read this comma delimited file. I want to read the text file. I want to load into another text file, but I don't want to load all the records. I want to load only whose DPT number equal to 10. That records only I want to load into the target. What is my condition, team? My condition is DPT number equal to 10. That records only I want to load it. So this is my source, right? Let me copy the source data. So when I come to my target, so how many records it will load, team? So DEPT number 10. How many records are there, team, in my source file? How many records are there? Three records. These 3 records only I want to load it. This is my target. Another, this is the tone. Okay. So I want to read the text file in the Talend. Some function, some process we have to use, right? What is that means? We have to use the components. We can call as a components in the Talend. So we have to use, there is one component tFile input delimited. By using the tFile input delimited, I can read the text files and CSV files. By using the tFile input delimited, I can read the text files and CSV files. So now this is the text file. I want to use the tFile input delimiter. So this is the ETL, right? ETL means extract the data from the different types of source systems. Source is the text now. T means some condition, some transformation. What is the transformation, team? DEPT number equal to 10. So L means loading. Where I have to load it? So I want to load into the text file. I want to load into another text file means we have to use some process, that component tFile output delimited. By using the tFile output delimited, I can load into the another text file. I will generate it, another text file. But between some condition I want to apply, right? What is that condition, team? DEPT number equal to 10. So I want to filter the data. I want to filter the data. I want to filter the data means there is one component in the Talend. tFilterRow. By using the tFilterRow, I can filter the data. Okay, so these are the 3 components we have to use it. We have to build the process. How to build the process, we'll see now. Please observe, guys. So is it clear, team? I want to read the text file means which component I have to use it. I want to use the tFile input delimiter. I want to load another text file means we have to use the tFile output delimiter. I want to filter the data. I want to write the condition means we have to use the tFilterRow components. Is it so far clear, team? Any questions so far? Is it clear? Is it clear, everybody?
Yes.
Now let me go for my design. How to build the job. Now that is the main thing. Please observe, guys. Let me go for the Talend Studio. By using the Talend Studio, we'll develop the jobs. So this is the text file, right? So I want to import the text file means metadata. We have to import it. Table definition, schema. What is the schema here? Structure, employee number, employee name, job, salary, DPT number. Okay, so I want to import the table definition. So how to import it? Please observe, guys. This is the metadata. Left side there is a metadata section. There is a file delimiter. My source is the file delimiter, comma delimiter, right? So that's why we have to go for the file delimiter. In the file delimiter, I can import the text files and CSV files. So right click the file delimiter, create a file delimiter. Create a file delimiter. Provide the file name. So src emp demo, sample demo. So click on next. which file I want to read it. Where my source file is there, team? It is there in this path, right? Nandini Software Solutions Private Limited, batch 930, 11th October source folder, right? So I want to browse this path. So how to browse it? Please observe, guys. There is a browse button. There is a browse button. Let me browse that. Let me go for the documents. Nandini Software Solutions Private Limited, 11th October batch. Let me go for 11th October batch. So there is a source folder. So let me select the text files. There is a srcmp file. Let me select the srcmp. So it will display the what are the data is there. It will display in the content. Click on next. You no need to do anything. So here one thing we have to do it. They will ask in intro what is the input file tFile input delimiter by default field separator. Most of the companies they're asking in interview. What is the field separator of the text tFile input delimiter? By default, it is there in the semicolon. But my source file is coming. What is the delimiter, team? What is the delimiter is coming? My source file. Is it coming
Comma.
semicolon or comma? I have to
Comma.
change here.
Comma.
Comma. I have
Yes.
to change here. Comma. There is a drop down. Select the comma. So my source first record is the data. Is it data or column names? Is it data or column names? It's not a
Column
data,
name.
right? It is a header record. That is, I can say header record. Column names, metadata, schema. Okay. So there is a header record. There is one option. There is a set heading row as a column names. So header is disabled here. So there is one option. Set heading row as a column name. Set heading row as a column name. Select this option. So it is header is enabled one. After selecting the field separator, after selecting the header, refresh the preview. Refresh the preview. It will display the actual data in the tabular format. So click on next. Click on next. So my employee number, it is integer. It will check the randomly. It will take some data randomly and it will analyze the data type. Talent only it will analyze. You don't need to do it. In the real time, customer will give source to target mapping. So as per the source to target mapping, you have to develop the, we have to change the data types and lengths. Click on finish now. So I have imported the metadata. Now I want to build the job. Now I want to create a job. So there is a job designs. There is a job designs. Create a job design. Provide the job name. Demo, right? Demo class. Click on finish. It will open the designer workspace. It will open the designer workspace. So as we discussed, so I want to read the text file. Which component I have to use, team? Can somebody tell me which component? tFile input
Input
delimiter.
delimiter.
Perfect. Perfect. So let me, I already imported the metadata, right? Let me go for the metadata section. So I have imported demo, right? srcmp demo, right? Simply drag, select this srcmp demo, drag into the designer workspace. So it will display the all the component, input and output component. Select, there is a tFile input delimiter. I want to read the text file means we have to use the tFile input delimiter. Perfect now. So I want load into another text file. Which component I have to use, team? As we discussed earlier, I want to load another
Output.
text file. tFile output delimiter. Where it is there? There is a palette section. So there it will be there the components. We have to use these components. So let me go for the file section. So let me go for the down. Okay. So there is a file section. So in the file section, output, right? I want output component. Go for the output. So there is a tFile output delimiter, right? As we discussed. Let me select this one, drag into the designer workspace. So between I want to apply the some transformation. I have taken E, extracting, loading, done. Between some logic is there, right? What is that logic? Filtering the data. I want to filter the data. Which component I have to use it? tFilterRow. tFilterRow, it will support single input and single output and single reject link. Okay. So now let me go for how to take the tFilterRow. Please observe, guys. So let me go for the processing. There is a one option processing. Can somebody find it? There is a processing. Okay, in the processing section there is a filter row. Suppose you don't know, I can type here tFilter row. So click on search. So it will display it. It will display it. So I can select this one. I can drag it. That is the one option. Or else, you know the component. You know the component. Which component I have to use, team? Filtering the data purpose. Which component? Can somebody tell me? Which component? tFilter row, right? So I want to use the tFilter row means keep the cursor here. Keep the cursor. Easiest way I'm telling. Type, keep the cursor here. Type tFilter. It will display the component. Select it. So this is the easiest way. This is the easiest way. Or else we have to go processing. There is a filter row. Select it. Drag it. So now I have taken the tFilter row component. Now I want to give the mapping link. I want to process this data to here, right? So some link is required, right? So right click this one, row and main, row and main. Right click this, row and filter. Okay. So now double click the source, verify the properties. What are the properties are there? Verify it. So I don't want to change anything. Double click the tFilter row. What is my condition, team? Can somebody tell me what is my condition? My condition? What condition I need to apply it?
DEPT 10.
DEPT 10.
How to? Yeah, perfect. So I want to apply the DEPT number 10, right? There is a plus symbol. Add the plus symbol. What is the input column, team? There is a drop down. Select the DEPT number equals to, what is the value, team? What is the value? What is the
10.
value?
10.
10.
10. Perfect. So my filter condition is defined now. Now I want to generate the one output file, right? So let me go for my target folder. So here I want to generate demo tzt demo.txt file. I want to generate it. So let me go for the which folder, team? It is the Nandini software batch 11, the October folder. In the target folder I want to generate it. So let me, there is a double click the t file output delimiter. There is a file name. Select the, there is a browse button. So let me go for the Nandini softwares. So in the documents, Nandini Software Solutions Private Limited. So there is 11th October folder. So there is a target folder. So I want to generate the one file here. What file? tzt underscore demo.txt file. I want to generate it. So I want field separator. One column to another column, I need to separate by comma. So my source having some column names, right? Employee number, employee name, job, salary, DPT numbers. The same column names I want in the output also. So there is a one option. Include header option. There is a one option, include header option. So now let me go for the file and save the job. All the properties are defined now. So I want to process the data, means I need to execute the process, right? How to execute the process means, so there is a run tab, there is a run button. Click the run button. Click the run button. So my source is having how many records, team? How many records are there here? Are able to see how many records?
10. 3 records.
So my target how many is going? 3 records. My source having 10 records, as you said, my target is going 3 records because of I'm filtering the data. Okay, so let me go for my output. Let me check it in the target folder. I need to generate one file, right? tzt demo. So let me open this file in the notepad++. So are able to see only DPT number 10. Other than the DPT number 10, any record you are finding, team, here? What is my condition? Is my condition is matching load into the target? Is it loading? Is my data is loading, team, as per the customer requirement? So now I have one more scenario. Please observe, guys. I want to load only DPT number 10. So if my data is matching, load into the target. along with if the rejected, my source having 10 records. If my condition matching, load into the target. My condition is not matching. The remaining records, I want to generate one more file. TGT rejected data. I want to generate one new file. There I have to load it. How to load it, we'll see today. Please observe, guys. Let me go for. So I want to load another text file. Which component I have to use, team? Can somebody tell me? I want to generate one text file. Which component I have to use, team? As we discussed earlier. Can somebody tell me?
Input delimiter.
Input or output? I want output, right? I want output means which component I have to use it?
tFile
tFile.
output delimited.
Perfect. So how to take it? So you don't need to go for every time here. I know the component name. I can keep the cursor here.
Select.
tFile output delimiter. Type it. Select it. So this is the rejected data, right? So let me, please guys, can you keep on silent? Row and reject. There is a link. Row and reject. Row then. Can somebody tell me how will I identify whether is it a main output reject link? So is there any indication here? Is there any indication? Is there any indication? Can somebody find it? Tell me quickly. Is there any indication? How will I identify it? This is a straight line. Straight line is
Yes,
the
yes.
main
Straight
output.
line and it is dashes.
Dash, dotted line.
Dotted
Dotted
line.
line is called,
Yeah.
that is the reject link. So let me give you the, just I want to rename this one. Double click this, go for view, TGT, correct data. So this one, TGT, go for view, TGT, rejected data. Okay. So now I will run the job. I am sure that job will fail because of some issue. Because of why? This file is already there. It is there or not? So I want to remove this data. I want to remove this data. I want to reload it again, means there is one option. If my file is already there, I don't want to fail the job. So there is a, double click this one, tFile output delimiter, go for advanced setting. If my file is already there, I don't want to fail it. So there is a one on checkbox. Throw an error if the file is already exist. Uncheck this one. If my file is already there, I don't want to fail this job. Okay. So here also let me go for tFile output delimiter advanced setting. Uncheck throw an error if the file is already exist. So let me go for the basic setting. Browse the path. I want to browse the path, right? So let me go for the Nandini Softwares 11th October. So in the target TGT rejected data.txt. Okay, so I want to field separator comma header. So now let me run the job. See, 10 records, 3 is a valid record, the remaining 7 records are rejecting. So this is the way to reject the data. Okay, so let me open the rejected data. This is the bad data, you can say, as per my condition not justified, that's why it is loading it. So tomorrow onwards we're going to cover the regular classes, guys. Timings from same 9:30 7:45 to 9 a.m. Okay, so is it clear, team? I'm stopping here. So let me take some questions from your side. You may have some doubts, right? Let me